It was a cold winter evening, the kind of night when even the stars seemed to hide. In a small wooden house on the edge of a quiet village, a little boy named Daniel knelt beside his bed. He was only 8 years old, but that night he prayed like someone who had lived 1,000 lifetimes. "Dear God," he whispered, his tiny hands trembling, "please, send my mom an angel. She's been sick for so long. I don't know what else to do." The house was silent, except for the sound of the wind pressing against the windows. Daniel's mother lay in the next room, pale, breathing weakly. The doctors had said there was nothing more they could do, but Daniel refused to believe that was the end. He stayed awake long after midnight, whispering the same words again and again. "Please, God, please send an angel to help her." And then it happened. A soft light filled the room. At first, Daniel thought it was just the moon, but this light was different, warm, gentle, alive. When he turned around, he saw a woman standing there. She wore a simple white coat, and her eyes glowed with peace. "Don't be afraid," she said. "I heard your prayer." Daniel's heart stopped. He didn't know what to say. The woman smiled and walked to his mother's room. She placed her hand on the mother's forehead and whispered something Daniel couldn't hear. For a moment, everything was still, and then his mother's breathing grew steady, calm. Color returned to her cheeks. She opened her eyes and whispered, "Daniel?" Tears filled his eyes. "Mom, you're awake." He turned to thank the woman, but she was gone. No footprints, no sound, just the faint scent of lilies and the warmth of a miracle still hanging in the air. The next morning, Daniel told his mother what had happened. She smiled weakly and said, "Sweetheart, maybe God sent us a kind nurse." But when they went to the hospital later that week, the nurse who cared for her had never seen their home. No one knew who Daniel was describing. Years later, Daniel grew up to become a doctor. He often told his patients, "There's always hope even when the world says there isn't." And every time someone asked him why he believed in miracles, he would smile and say, "Because once, when I was a little boy, I prayed for an angel, and God sent one."